And one of the most pivotal things that I have learned is that an introduction is arguably the most important part of a speech. I mean, even psychologically, we tend to remember the beginning and the end of any list, series, or speech. And so, as I sat at my kitchen table, trying to decide what kind of an introduction I would give, I decided that instead of giving a quote by some famous person like, I don't know, Mahatma Gandhi, Chris Brown, Britney Spears, George Bush, or one of our past good presidents, I would instead do this. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ehssan Faraji, and I'm the president of the National Honor Society. I was born on August 25th, 1991, with a full head of hair, except for a bald spot on the right side of my head. Needless to say, this has been the topic of many interesting discussions with my friends, my family, my peers, and the terrified young Asian lady at Supercuts. Just picture the scenario, if you will. She's cutting my hair. She cuts up my bald spot. Oh no! I did that? And I'm like, yes. Except her voice was just a teeny bit more high-pitched, and her Asian accent was a lot better than mine. In many ways, the bald spot on the right side of my head represents a void that I've tried to fill in over the past 4 years at Anderson. Unfortunately, I recently came to realize that this void is not something that you can just fill in with some extra strength Rogaine. It is, in fact, an infinite enigma, one that we will never fully comprehend, let alone begin to fill in. I'm talking about knowledge. As seniors, we are now only beginning to understand the vastness of knowledge. We've reached a milestone in our educational careers, but we've only begun our journey towards the acquisition of knowledge. In reality, whether you have a bachelor's, a master's, or a PhD education, you've still only begun the journey, because there is no end. There is some good news, however. Knowledge is just some information. It's just a fact accepted by the general population. For example, all matter is made up of atoms. All living organisms are made up of cells. Water is a polar molecule. Persians are beautiful. And no one should wear apple-bottom jeans. Or boots with fur, for that matter. Essentially, knowledge is just information. Definitely some of which we can do without. Like that water is polar. Who cares? Something that we cannot and should not live without, however, is the journey. Because in the end, the only thing that really matters is how we got there. The creativity, imagination, excitement, and even failures are what define us as individuals. So my message to you and myself is this. Don't go to college and mindlessly memorize facts and dates and names. Have fun. Let your creative juices flow and make your collegiate years memorable. Because 20 years from now, chances are you will not remember the president of Zimbabwe in 1983, but you will remember your friends, your professors, and your experiences. Finally, I've lived in Austin my entire life, and in that time, there have been very few individuals who have had a drastic impact on who I have become. For example, Adrian Murray, Emma Radcliffe, Michelle Dye, Mike Heffler, Chris Todd, Patricia Howard, Elizabeth Tierney, Thomas Chapman, Armin Zoller, Michael Shear, Chung Lu, Eduardo Blazeful, Emily Dubois, Anika Doss, Chris Evans, Nikita, Kandaria, Watford, Gunter, Rogers, McNamara, Ewer, Dekine, Sarah Cole, Patrick Germain, my mother, father, brother-in-law, sister, niece, Muhammad, Jihad, Indians, Asians, Batman. Thank you all. My high school experience would not have been the same even if one of you were missing. With that, I wish you all luck with your future endeavors. You're a wonderful group, and it was a great pleasure to attend Anderson High School with you all. Thank you so much for your time.